Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the World Cyber Games 2010 Grand Final. It's time for some Carom3D. Hey. Okay. A small but passionate crowd joins us, mostly from Brazil. We'll explain why in just a second. I'm Paul Red Eye Channel, alongside me is Matt Hoving, aka A-Spec. Welcome along.
Thank you, boss. Good to be here.
Yeah, okay, so Carom3D, everyone knows it's a great billiards game, great pool game. But I'm guessing that wherever you're watching around the world right now, and it could be wherever in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all that kindness, but there is just one country that is interested in this grand final, and it's Brazil. Okay, the reason it's Brazil is because we have a mirror matchup of Brazilians.
It's the first time this tournament we actually have a mirror matchup in the finals, which is quite ridiculous. Like, we had it in the past with, I believe, last year with the fighting games. We had, I believe, Japan versus Japan, which was one of the few games that happened on towards, like, well, it was mirror match, and we had some other stuff going on as well. But this year, first time that's happened. I think it's the first time ever that it's a Brazilian mirror match as well.
It absolutely is. Yeah, it is a mirror matchup then between the two Brazilians who've come through to the final. First, big round of applause, please, for Pantaneiro. And an equally good round of applause, please, for the other finalist, TheLogaN. Okay. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? Okay, they're ready. We're ready. Let's get this grand final underway. We should explain the rules to you if you're not familiar. This is 3-ball to start us off. It's a best-of-3 final. And we also have an 8-ball game to follow this as well. If they're tied up after those 2 games, i.e. they win a game apiece, then we'll go to a 3rd and final matchup. The aim about 3-ball is pretty simple, although I'll probably make it sound far more complicated than it actually is. You literally have a yellow and a red on the table. You see the yellow being played right now, and off 3 cushions plays off the white. That's a point. It's as easy as that. Although it wasn't a point. You'll also see the white ball being used as well. They can use the white ball if they wish. They can come off 3 cushions and then hit both balls. That's the toughie. They've got to hit both balls in order to get one of the points. They've got 12 points on each side, and once they've had those 12 points, the winner is the man without any of those left. You
were lying. You are making it sound far more complicated than it actually is.
Far more complicated than it actually is, aren't I?
No, it's good to see because we're from both 2 cultures that are really invested in this sort of sport, like Holland and England. We play this in the bars all the time.
Yeah, whereas we don't. We never play these. Oh, hello. This could be close. Yes, it is.
One it is.
So that was 3 cushions and the second ball hit. So we have the first combo of the game. Let's see whether we can find some more angles here. He's certainly used 3 cushions, but a miss, so just the 1 point.
It's a bit of a round robin, going all around, but the setup, it's all about that setup, trying to get in there, trying to get your placement down. This shot right here should be quite interesting, to be honest. Let's see what it's going up.
Talk about angles, of course. So TheLogaN steps up then. Go for an interesting, just a slight shot. There's 2 cushions, got to hit the side cushion and then the final red, and does so. Well done.
Beautiful.
That's the first combo of the game for him. So they're 1 for 1 so far. But here's where they have to try and work this out, because if they get the first point, they can actually stay at the table, of course. So they want to try and carry on as much as they can, not let the other guy back. Another little slim trickle off the yellow. Is now going to trickle down to that bottom cushion and kicks off the red. So another point. A polite round of applause from the crowd. So 2 for TheLogaN. 10 to 5.
Let's see whether or not he can pull it off. That pensive face of the player right there. Here we go. Slice again. 1, 2, and it's going to go. Yeah, I do think that's going to go in there. Oh.
Well, that was okay. His cue ball, his object ball is the yellow, though, so that's going to make things a little tougher here because he's actually snookered himself behind the red. So he's got an option here. He can come off 3 cushions first, clip the yellow on the way back. He'll probably come off the top cushion as you look at the screen, then the far right-hand side cushion, then the bottom cushion, clip the yellow, come back up the table, and hopefully hit the red. That's hopefully where he's going to go.
A difficult shot nonetheless.
Let's have a look. Wow, look at that. Came off the first one. Is it going to come across the table and touch that red? Yes, it is. Fantastic shot. So TheLogaN has the, well, he says sorry, so yeah, maybe he didn't plan it quite like that. They all count though.
I've seen other games where players would not be so inclined to say sorry. Let's just say the least.
Well, at least it's polite, isn't it? Now, are we going to... Ooh. Just managed to get it on the way back. So, a combo of 5. And 7 more. I make that 6 more, actually, because he had a single in the last frame as well. So, there's actually 6 more to find here. And that would be the first game to TheLogaN. We'll then move on to 8-ball, where it'll be less confusing, trust me.
Everybody can play 8-ball.
You seriously play 3-ball out in Holland?
I used to play it in the bar all the time.
Wow. So a little bit of left-hand side to bring himself back down the table. I don't know if he's got enough legs to get off that back cushion. No, he hasn't. No. So end of the combo. Good run, though, from TheLogaN. 5 in a row from him. Leaves him with 6 to find. On the other hand, Pantaneiro here has 11 to find. And, well, plenty of side on that. But no white ball involved, so no point.
We're going to go back straight towards Pantaneiro.
So TheLogaN then needing 6 more points to take this first frame. You'll also notice that they do have these cues that they're using in this particular game on the Samsung Galaxy S are actually power cues. They're like, you know, they build them up themselves. So, you know, they can level them up, they can make them more powerful, and they can add to them. So
there's an RPG element involved into the game.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that, yeah.
Again, a lot of power on towards these shots, but just shooting the balls around. You can get lucky every once in a while, but not going too well at this point.
Yeah, you're right. TheLogaN did get a little bit lucky in that run of 5 that he had. So he returns back to the table, still looking for 6 here. Balls are not ideally placed, but not impossible to try and come off 3 cushions with 2 of these balls and hit both of them as well. So we'll see a little clock on the right-hand side. He's got 11 seconds left to make his shot. And that looks close. This could be close. Oh, just clipped inside the angle there, the 90-degree angle of the corner. And if it had just a fraction over, it might have caught the inside and then bounced across to the red. As it is, he's now put himself in a difficult position here because Pantaneiro should be able to take advantage of this. He has clipped both and has got the 3 cushions as well.
Nice screw on that one as well. Just a little bit of screw to the left. Getting that ball, getting a little bit of a slice on the side. Getting that point. First combo is up right here. Let's see whether or not he can actually continue on with this streak. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, too close for comfort on that one.
You can see the lines that just literally flown past the white, didn't catch it on the way past, and that's the end of that particular break as well. So, play switches over to TheLogaN, who has a 10-6 advantage. It's kind of like a back to front scoring, if you like. The lower is actually better. So, slight clip of the red, back through to the yellow. Brilliant play. And TheLogaN now needs 5 more. And he's got control of the table here, which is very important when you get down to the last few points required.
As he's just trying to line up that shot. Here we go. It does look like he will be able to get something on it. It's a difficult shot to begin with. Oh, choosing to go for the yellow instead, though.
In theory, this should be straightforward.
Yeah, it is, but
it's a relatively straightforward shot. A little bit of right-hand side, back down the table, and has used the angle. That's brilliant.
See, I wouldn't be able to do that myself.
Wow. The trouble is, you don't even see these things. These guys are so good at this. They just come up with angles that you didn't even know existed.
It's all math in the head, really. It's all math.
Yeah, they break the idea that you know what 360 degrees is. These guys have got like 370 degrees in their arsenal.
Is that even possible? I think it is.
So 4 more to find for TheLogaN then. And this one, again, should be a straightforward up and down the table into the corner. Is he going to touch that? Oh, just about on the way back. But now has himself a really good position now. And 3 more to find. It's also worth pointing out that The way this works with the 3-ball is they've got a particular aiming system which is going to be taken away from them when they play 8-ball, so it's going to be freestyle, so it's going to be much harder. They're actually, you know, what they see on the screen, they're not going to be able to use the cue to line anything up, they're actually just going to have to go and hit it, so that could be interesting. Now, a little bit of top side, right-hand side to bring it back across the table. That's a little too powerful, though, and that'll be the end of the break for the Logan, so he's left with 3, and play passes back to Pantaneiro with 10 remaining.
As we're here in the arena of the World Cyber Games, listening to some nice jazzy music here in the early morning.
A little bit of jazz to break
I know.
Sunday.
Like yesterday, I was racking it up on the Tekken and like yelling and screaming, but this is nice and loungy. Nice, it's relaxed.
It's a slightly slower game, no less skillful.
Exactly.
It's also worth mentioning as well, we said at the top of the show that the 2 Brazilians are in the final, so my only prediction for this game is that it's going to be taken by a Brazilian.
Really?
Which, no betting there. But I have to say also that Brazil and Korea have actually dominated this game for the last 3 years, so this is actually the 4th season of seeing Carom3D at the World Cyber Games Grand Finals, and if you go back to 2007, Brazil took a gold medal in it, and then since then, 2 years in a row, Korea have taken the gold. Last year, MARCJACOBS winning, of course, and he finished 3rd this year, just ahead of Indigo Ferret, who seems to be the perennial 4th place man from the United States. And that left 2 Brazilians who are undefeated in group play as well, so one of them has to go home with a silver, one with a gold, but I guess they'll both be happy in a way.
Well, yeah, if you're in the grand final, you're going home with silver and gold towards your country. That's all you need, to be honest. So
we've got a combo of 1 here. The Logan needs 3 more. Nice little play off the top cushion. That'll be 3 cushions as well. Well done.
2 more shots to go, potentially.
Yeah, possibly. That's how quickly it can change there. You only need a quick break here, and it can be game over. So, the Logan with 3 more to find. Pantaneiro has 8. And it's the Logan at the table.
The pressure is on. The screw does come in towards the right. Trying to screw it across the table. A little bit of spin. There we go. Oh, wow. Beautiful.
And to play that shot as well, he has to come off 3 cushions to begin with. So that was extra special. Nice shot from the Logan. He now leads by 8-2, or 2-8, depending on how you want to talk about it. And wow, didn't quite get through the gap on the cushion, and a wry smile from him. But still only needs 2 more. So back to Pantaneiro. Let's see what he can do now with these 8 to find. Difficult balls actually for the positions they're in, but could in theory use that round the table element, and does so to get himself onto a break. Now, can he take advantage of the break that he has here? 7 to find. And in theory, should be able to clip the outside left, come back down the table with some right-hand spin, or Irish as they call it out here.
Wow.
And then come up behind the red, which he does.
And a deep sigh as well. Because the pressure is on. They're both feeling it on here. Like, it may seem like a very relaxed stage here right now, but inside of those gamers,
oh, they'll both want to win. You know, we know the gold medal's going to Brazil, but these guys almost don't care about that stuff right now. They'll both be hunting for that gold. So Pantaneiro's got a chance. He's got 6 more to fight, and we'll just clip the red on the left-hand side again. Go all the way around the table. That red's going to block him though, and unfortunately not be able to pick up the direct hit on the white. And that'll let the Logan back in for a chance here, but that's not that hard. I actually like the look of this one. He can just clip this one gently off the cushion, come back down off the side, and then off the lower cushion. But don't forget, he's got to get 3 cushions, so that would only be 2. So actually, this is slightly more difficult than I first looked at. There's the commentator's curse coming in.
we may have to go across the table on this one.
Yeah, I'd expect him to hit that top cushion as we look. Apply some right-hand side. There it goes. That's the right-hand side we were talking about. Come back around. I don't think it's going to have the legs, and the red will cut it off at the pass anyway. So the Logan's still requiring 2, and Pantaneiro is getting ever nearer. 6 left for him. going on for a 13-minute game right now, which is a little longer than we expected, I have to say. And that's just directly on the white cue ball, none on the red. So the Logan gets another chance here, and he'll fancy his chances, I think, of this one. He can use this yellow, go back down the table, and return off the 3 cushions to come back round behind the red. Here we go. So, not a count there. And play will switch over to Pantaneiro. I had to wait and see whether they were going to count that one or not. I don't think it'd count. I think it was 2 cushions before it moved. So, interesting tactical game this is turning out to be. This should be a point here for Pantaneiro. If he misses this one, he'll kick himself. Oh dear! Wow.
That should have been that. Yeah, that should have been the shot right there.
That's disappointing. When you get an opportunity like that in the middle of the game, you really need to take it. As it is, the Logan is faced with probably a right side cushion, back to the bottom and back round from the left side of your screen as you look, and actually uses complete screw back and is headed towards that red. Is he going to clip it? No, not yet. He might get on the way back. No.
He could have gone it in towards the corner and then bounced it that way, but it was not to be. Both players, we saw a 5-round combo going up early game, and now both players having a little bit of issue trying to get their points going on. And the placement of the balls on the game. Oh, look at that. That was
the red had actually moved as well. Whoa, look at that. What a great shot that turned out to be. It was the movement of the red that actually helped him in the end. The kiss off the white on the way round has let Pantaneiro back in here. He's now got 5 to find. A little bit of right-hand side, bottom cushion, up to the right-hand side and up behind the red, and picks himself up a 2-point combo.
Like you were saying, he's getting closer and closer.
That's the thing with this game. You could be in complete charge, and all of a sudden, things just go awry on you. And that will not be a continuation of the point. Another chance goes begging then. Score has narrowed though. Pantaneiro with 4. The Logan has 2. And he knows a good combo here will leave him with a chance of finishing things off.
And that's going to be it. No!
A gasp from the crowd. A gasp from the commentators.
I swore, man. I thought that was going to be it right there. How wrong I was.
Wow. That was close as well, but not close enough. So the Logan again picks up the Q advantage here. And now look, 1, 2, 3, no, only just 2. I'll leave him with just 1 more to find then. And that's not that difficult. It's not as difficult as the other shots. It's all relative, of course. It's still difficult if you've never played the game before. So a little bit of right-hand side, switches back around to the top cushion, and actually that yellow interfered with play, which will stop him from claiming that final point. So Pantaneiro does get another chance here. Huge breath.
He has managed to place the balls in such a position that is going to be a difficult shot to begin with.
Really, he's got to come up with 4 in a row here to stop his Brazilian teammate from taking victory. And that looks good.
3-1.
You see, not only are they looking for the angles, but also looking to put that the cue ball or the object ball into the corners so that they make it easier to hit and come back around the table, which is what he's doing now. You see what there? He'll just nudge this out, and that's a great shot. So 2 to find now.
Wow.
Great comeback so far. Absolutely great. There was 2 to 8 earlier on, and now we're just down to 1 to 2 again.
And he's in a great position as well. He's got that ball down in that corner, which means he can use the different cushions to come off. And those balls have, well, I was about to say not fallen kindly, but that's not too bad. And a 3-point combo has made this game a 1-1 game. And Pantaneiro now has 1 chance to take victory in the 3-ball game. How is he going to work this one out? Uses the left-hand side. Back round to the bottom card. I don't think this has got the legs to go all the way back round to behind the red. Is it going to touch? Is it going to touch? It is going to touch. And Pantaneiro comes from behind to claim a brilliant victory.
What a victory as well in the first round. Getting all the way back from that 8th place. And then, yeah, just absolutely pulling it home with an absolutely great shutdown at the end. It was
fantastic.
I was proper flabbergasted.
Yeah, no, fantastic end of the game, and you know, it was close for a while. I thought, you know, the Logan was going to take it early on because he steamed through to, like, you know, 2 points behind. But then, as we were saying before, Pantaneiro just had to chip away, which he did. He then got a chance at the end for a 4-point break, took his advantage, and has taken that home. So great victory for Pantaneiro against the odds. I thought the Logan really should have wrapped things up. It's going to be interesting. When the referee came over and Pantaneiro said, "What's the next game?" She said 8-ball. He said, "Oh no, oh no." So that would suggest that potentially, well, that's not a great start. The white has gone in off the break. We've got stripes and solids, I'm supposed to call them over here.
Yeah,
they are stripes and spots.
I remember from last year, it was solids and semi-solids we were going for a while. I don't know where you're from.
I'm just going to stick with stripes and spots.
We'll go with that one then.
They're not, well, they are solid, I suppose, but they do have little spots on with the numbers. Anyway.
That's a cue.
We'll get to that in a moment. So, in-off break from Pantaneiro. We're now with the Logan, who looks as if he's going to select stripes here with a fairly straightforward pot down to the bottom right-hand corner. Leave that ball there for the middle. As he's got a choice here. He could take the green ball into that top left on your screen, or he could take the blue into the middle, which I think is probably the favourite here, and should leave himself open for the brown at the bottom of the table.
He could even go for the green and line himself up for the yellow, but he's going to go for the mid anyway.
You see, excuse me. You see, I've played this game.
Oh, you have?
I've played this a couple of times.
Yeah, I know, but there's people out there that probably haven't. So I'm just kind of walking them through it.
Okay, so brown ball into the bottom right corner, or top right of your screen as we now look. And theory, come all the way back down the table for that green, although that orange and the yellow ball on that top left-hand cushion is going to cause him a little bit of grief. So maybe he'll want to move that at some point. And he's played that one safe. And it's not left him a great deal to aim at. I don't know if you can see through to that orange. You can see yourselves. That's tough, but could use the cushion to come off and put that in the bottom corner. What it'll also do as a result of that is pull that yellow out into play. So that might help. It could indeed just roll it down the table and then have the green over by the purple ball. So a couple of options here for the Logan.
Looking at the table placement, though, if the Logan managed to miss this at this point, Pantaneiro should have no problem.
Wow. Well, he went for the he went for the off the cushion shot, and it's difficult. They're using manual aim here. They're not using any of the assistance. So, you know, if you see shots like that, you think, oh, I could have potted that. Well, it's more difficult than it looks. Trust me.
Pantaneiro going for the purple straight. This should be a straight-on shot right there, but it's not apparently. Oh dear.
Well, he shook his head when he heard it was 8-ball second, so I'm guessing he didn't like the fact that it was 8-ball. And he's got lucky a little bit here because the Logan doesn't have a huge amount of issues. Well, it's a snooker on the yellow and the orange, but he does have the green ball on the top cushion as we look. So, yeah, he has a chance here. But could go for a jump shot. Oh, he went for a swerve. And has somehow managed to get all the way through there and pick up the pot as well. What an extraordinary shot.
I didn't know physics worked that way.
Amazing. I don't think they work like physics in any other shape or form except for within this game, but I could be wrong. So this, in theory, should be a straightforward pot. Should be able to roll that green down into that bottom corner, and then use a little bit of right-hand side just to bring himself off the cushion and back behind the orange ball, which would leave just a black to pot in a straightforward middle ball. There we go. That's the shot we were looking for.
And a great lineup for the last ball as well.
Wow.
I'm almost glad he actually did what I predicted he was going to do there as well. Otherwise, I'd have looked very silly. Okay, so we should be able to just roll this orange down into the corner, come off the cushion, and leave himself a very straightforward shot on the black into the middle pocket. He could choose to bring it back down the table, but I don't think he will. No, indeed, he won't. So, the Logan on the verge of taking the second game, and that will tie us up at 1-1. We then have to go to the referee to find out which type of game will play for the third and final match. And TheLogaN does take game 2. 8 balls over very, very quickly indeed, Matt.
I know, like, if we can do another one of these, then we'll just race through. But we'll have to see whether or not the ref, what are we going to be looking at? Whether or not it's going to be a 3-ball or another 8-ball. So,
all right. Well, the referee's going to check here, and we'll. Okay. So what are we playing? It's going to be 8-ball. Okay. So it's going to be 8-ball for the final game of Carom3D. Pantaneiro versus TheLogaN. They're just going to fill out their forms and sign their scorecards. So it's 1-1 between Brazil's Pantaneiro and 1 for TheLogaN from Brazil as well. There's only one thing guaranteed, it's going to Brazil. But who? Which one of them? TheLogaN or Pantaneiro? Who wants Pantaneiro to win? Yeah, it's hard for you guys, isn't it? Because you're Team Brazil. You have Team Brazil in the front row, and they're kind of like, yeah, we want Pantaneiro, but we want TheLogaN as well. Yeah, it's hard. All right, I understand. Well, definitely one of them's going home with a gold medal. Let's find out which one. Are you ready, guys? Ready? Okay, let's play some pool.
Here comes a break. Let's see what we can see if anything gets potted earlier on. And it's going. Oh, look at that! 2 solids right there, or spots right there.
You could call them whatever you want. In fact, it's probably better you call them solids and I call them spots, and then that way everyone's like, wow,
confused.
There's like 4 different types of ball on the table.
A great start, though, by Pantaneiro.
It was a fantastic start. It's given him an opportunity to pick up an early ball in that top right-hand corner, which he's disposed of already, wasting no time whatsoever. He's got 4 more balls to 5. 3 down already, having a double off the break. This one should be straightforward into the middle. It does get a little trickier after this. The blue does run down the table, and the yellow
look at that.
will now be potted in that top pocket.
Up on a 4 break already. Could be looking at the 5th right here. Let's see if he can get the shot going. He had a little bit of trouble with a similar shot early on, but not this time as he lines it up straight and only have 2 more balls on the table. We're getting ready for that 8-ball, the magic 8-ball.
My only concern here is that I don't know if that goes. I think this blue does, but the purple afterwards, yeah, I am slightly colourblind, so there could be blue that we're playing now and then purple. That one does go good, and then this one will fly in that top pocket, in the top middle pocket, and then it's the black. It's not impossible, but it's difficult, and he's going to have to use some right-hand side, screw back behind the black so he can play it into either the middle or the bottom pocket, and I think he's going to go for the bottom pocket, is he? That's going to be a tricky shot.
Nice shot.
Right there. He's got a stripe just in front of him. This is for the gold medal, for the black ball to disappear down the bottom left-hand pocket. And he knows it. It's already down. He's played it well. And Pantaneiro has come back from the dead and claimed gold medal at the World Cyber Games 2010 Grand Finals. Congratulations, Brazil. Your winner is Pantaneiro.
Good luck and have fun.
What a great final, man.
I know, completely like a perfect break on the 3rd round. I didn't see it coming, especially after that after the first 8-ball round, and both players just going back and forward. Pantaneiro not waiting a second on that one, breaking it off. Bam.
Well, we have a new gold medalist. MARCJACOBS was your gold medalist last year from the south of Korea in China. This year in the USA, it's Brazil that take home the gold medal. Your winner is Pantaneiro. It's Brazil gold, Brazil silver.